because we had the ball a lot. So don't give them anything, and switching the play, attacking the space in behind. Then will come bigger and bigger chances. And second half, they didn't have any chances, and we had enough to win more than 1-0. So I think the boys did a really good performance. It's tough to play again away. Toronto is a good team, and we beat them. And after we get outplayed in March, I think we have met them 3 now, and we have shown that we can keep the level. And we know that Toronto is one of the best teams. So I think that says something about us, that we are taking steps all the time.
Okay, Michael Ander.
Ronny, just curious, in the beginning of the game, it felt like NYCFC was playing very aggressive, looking for an early lead, but it also felt like it left the team a little bit exposed. Morrow seemed to get behind Anton twice for early chances. Was that part of the game plan, to be aggressive right from the get-go?
Yeah, it was. We want to show to start sharp. So also if you start sharp, it's easier to continue. If you start bad, then it's tough to recover. So we want to do that in every game. And today we come out very, very aggressive, and we played really good. And it was so close that we had a goal after 30 seconds there. I haven't seen it again, but that was a good attack. We're improving all the time. And we just looking forward to every game now.
But were you concerned about the space that they were able to find behind your defense?
It's not about that. It's about that they get the space in front of the defense. That's the problem. Because when they get in central and then start to play in behind, you will get trouble. So it's about, we were a little bit too deep with the 2 central midfielders in the first half, and then it's easy to play those passes in behind. So in the second half, we managed to move Ring and Keaton higher in the pitch, and we stopped the counter-attack before it comes. And of course, it's one of them was just a 5 meter that was kicked long, and then it was just an individual mistake. So that happens in the games, but we recover very good. Everybody works hard, and they didn't get any shots on target, and that's because we recover and we work when we do mistakes. So that's perfect.
Okay, Christian Smith.
How's it going, Ronny? Good win out there. So obviously in the first half, you guys dominated, over 60% possession, a lot of shots, few on target. But there was no goal at the end of the first 45. But you guys were able to get one in the early goings of the second half. Was there anything that needed to be said? Was there anything that you changed around at halftime, or was it pretty much just stay the course and we'll get the goal eventually?
No, it was just do things properly and continue doing what we're doing, because we owned the game in the first half. I think we had most problems when we get 1-0 up. I think then we were too open, and we had to defend too much in that. And we should have killed the game before. So I think we stopped moving the ball the same way we did, and then of course Toronto shows that they're a good team, and then they come a little bit more over us the last 20 minutes. But I was not worried in the first half. I think they had, as you said, a couple of chances, but we had more, and you can't cope with that pressure that we have over time if you just keep on doing the same things.
Glenn.
Hey, Ronny, congrats. I know you don't necessarily like to talk about individuals, but I want to bring up Alejandro Pozuelo, who in the last 2 matches, tonight in particular, he had as little impact in a match as I've ever seen. So, and a lot of this was prior to your arrival, how effective he was against New York City FC. Can you just talk about the ways where he was limited, not only tonight, but in the last game too, but especially tonight?
I haven't used a lot of energy of him, to be honest. That's not my focus. It's like he's as I said before the game, he's a good player, but he's not Messi. There's very few that is that. Maybe 2 players in the world that can do win a game alone. So we need to do the things we do good. Then Pozuelo doesn't come to those chances that he can hurt us. And today again we press really good together, and then there's very little space for him to turn and to attack, and then we keep him very, very neutral, and that's really good. So we have to just keep on doing that. In the second half, we start to open more up, and then suddenly we get more problems. People have to come between positions, and we have to take decisions, 2v1, 3v2, and then it's tougher to defend good players. So for me, it's just headlight everything we do as a team. And when we do things as a team, everybody do the task. We can neutralize Pozuelo or whoever we play against. So that's something I think we have improved a lot in this year. I think in March we were outplayed up in Toronto. Then you saw Pozuelo, you saw Altidor, you saw all the good players they have. They created a lot of chances, but now we are defending in a much better way, and then you don't concede. Then you don't see the skills they have, the good players they have in front.
Ronny, those moments where you referred to where they started having a little of it, do you think that was just the result more of the fact that you didn't score the second and the third goal more than anything?
Yeah, maybe, but it's also we have to keep focus. As I said, when we get 1-0 down, we get too many times too stressed, and when we get 1-0 up, also we start to get a little bit lazy, and that's something we have to talk about when we can't be so affected about goals against or against for. We have to continue doing what we're doing because that's working. But we defend well. In the end, they didn't get any chance in the second half. So I just wanted to, but I like you, of course, to be more on their half than our half.
Roberto?
Hi, Ronny. Congratulations on the win. Can you talk a little bit about Jesus Medina and the importance with his game being raised? And also, what did you see in him last year when you were looking at tape? And what have you been able to unlock in him to make him a more productive player this season than he has been in the past?
I don't know. I've seen the games from last year, and he had not specialist, had a medium season last year. This year is improving. I think Jesus is the reason I love to play him is because I know exactly what I get every game. He works really hard. He's always the guy who runs most. He is disciplined. He does the job offensively and defensively. And what he needs to improve, as I told him, and we talk about all the time, he has to be more effective and more. He has to create more on the last third of the pitch. Today, I think he did maybe his best game this season. In that way, I think he was more straight to the goal, took people on, strong with the back to the goal. So if he just keep on working with his touches, be quicker on his touches, be quicker in his decision in the last third, he is the player that we need to have. But he's still not there. He just have to keep on working. But in the bottom is the foundation, and that's that you have to rely and trust people. And I trust Jesus because I know he understands what he's going to do, and he delivers the easy things. And then we work on the more difficult things.
In general, what did you like about your team today most of all?
I think the way we move the ball. I think I said to the boys before the game that we were outplayed in March. We played them down in Orlando. Then they had the ball and we defended and counterattacked them really good. Then we played them at home. Then we have the ball much more than we play better offensively than them, and we defended well also that game. But we lose concentration in the last minutes. So we are improving, and now today is the time to take them. To win, and I think we did that. So I think just the way we play is is getting better all the time, and this give everybody confidence that we are working the right way, that the things we are talking about every day is working, and then everybody starts shining. Now we talk about Jesus. We can talk about last week. We talked about other players, that was playing good, like Seb. So and we just have to keep on. When we are a team, we have so much skills in the team, and then that comes out on the pitch as well.
Fantastic. Thank you and congratulations again.
Thank you.
Okay, we'll do 2 more. Trey?
Hey, Coach. Congrats again on the win. We're nearing the last 2 games of the season, and then it's a knockout game format for the playoffs. I know it's been a very strange year for everyone. Do you feel it yourself and the team coming towards the end of the season? And I'm wondering, kind of, is your team in the mentality of how to finishing this out? And is there any kind of one lesson you have to kind of close the season with? One thing you wish the team would like to finish on a high note on as you approach the playoffs?
I just keep people injury free. I think it's an important thing because we have not so many players right now, and keep everybody fit. That's going to be the most important thing, and then just keep on with the same things. We're not going to find up anything new things now into the playoffs, so it's about getting confidence, win games, and hopefully get among the 4 best, because now we have opportunity to go past Orlando or Columbus. I don't know how they went today with Columbus, but I heard it was 1-0 down. And then, if they lose, we are 2 points behind both of them, and 2 games left. Then it's possible.
Okay, last question. Post 90 podcast.
Hey, Ron, I just want to congratulate on a good win tonight against a tough team. Relating to the venue tonight being Connecticut, I was wondering if you had any updates on your thoughts about Justin Hack and what you saw during his loan stint, and if you have anything, that you would like to say about
that. I haven't seen so much of the games he played when he was out on loan, but I have my staff was following up all the time. And the most important thing for us was that he gets playing time. We believe in Justin. I think he can be a really good football player. And he has the right mentality. So for me, it's going to become a big year for him next year to show that he had taken steps and that he can be closer to the starting 11 or the starting 18 and be a guy that we can trust into these games. But as I said, I think he's ambitious and he wants something, and that's something has to be in the bottom if you're going to get out your potential.
Cool. Yeah, thank you for your time and congratulations.